yo, lower your fucking tone before I come through your fucking mic on Discord, alright? So you can just be beating that shit up, and then once your nigga get right there, just turn the other way so that nigga could go. Sound like his jail experience. What?
That's one thing I'm never gonna forget. I don't think I'm that, and being shot at in the Bahamas. That shit was probably that was the most scariest shit ever. I can't even cap about that. That shit was like, yo, what the fuck? Wait, I never told y'all that story? Alright, story time, real quick. Let me turn this music a little bit down. You think they gonna copyright me if I try to upload this on YouTube? I don't know if they're gonna copyright me. That's the only thing. Bro, a nigga got island ops. It wasn't even like that. So look, so boom. So check it, right? So my mom, she flew me out to the Bahamas for like I don't remember what birthday it was, but it was like my 16th, 17th, not even, I'm lying. It was like my 15th, 14th, one of those. Like, it was before, I think it was before it's either before or right after I moved to Jersey. Just because we moved to Jersey, my mom paid for my whole trip to the Bahamas. So I go to the Bahamas by myself because at the time she was talking to somebody in the Bahamas and his name was Aaron also, right? So I go out there and I'm chilling with the nigga and shit. Like, we having a good ass time. Nigga took me to the strip club. I think it was when I turned 16 or 17 because out there is when you're legal. 16 or 17, you're legal. So I think it was 16 or 17. The only reason why I remember is because that's the first time I ever went to the strip club. I went to the strip club with these niggas. I went to go buy my own liquor. I was getting shots from the fucking bar, showing my ID. Like, I felt like I was a grown ass man. You feel me? So, first thing first, it was already kind of weird being there by myself because I had to do literally everything by myself. Find food, do this, do that. Like, you gotta remember, I'm still a visitor. But I used to go over there all the time with my mom, like, all the time. My mom has a whole passbook full of stamps, basically, like, just for the Bahamas. That's it, like a whole book. The passbook book, the whole thing is stamped with just trips to the Bahamas. She used to go like every 2 weeks, every week type shit. So it's like we used to know the area because we used to always be there. And then she was talking to somebody out there too. So he used to show us around and he used to like, you know, like give us the Bahama drop. They go like, all right, don't go over here, don't go over there, yada yada. I'm dragging the story. Boom. So I'm chilling. I ain't got no more weed. So I'm in the room by myself because during the day, the nigga would like work on the fucking, what's the name? Basically, I was in the room by myself all the time. But like in the afternoon or in the morning before he go to work, he would come and check on me to make sure like I ate, I had food, like I had weed, I had all that shit, right? So I ain't have no weed. So I'm like, damn, I gotta wait for this nigga to get over work just to get weed and shit. So I'm gonna just fuck around and just go on the beach and just be chilling on the beach for a little bit, right? So I'm on the beach, and right when I get to the beach, I see him. So he's working, and I'm talking to him. I'm like, yo, you know where I could get any weed from around here? Like, I know you working and shit, but, like, it's nobody, like, around here. Like, let me call my friends, and me and my friend, we gonna see, like, he got his little accent, right? So he called his friend and shit. His friend was like, yeah, like, he around and shit like that. Then he asked me how much weed was I trying to buy. This, I feel like, fucked up the whole thing. Because me, at the time, when we first moved to Jersey, I was still, you know, hitting them shits. So it's like, I had about like, I say about 7. Not even 7, nigga. I had about like, because I bought the belt out there. I bought a shirt out there. Like, basically, I used to go to the Bahamas to buy exclusive Bahamian, like, Louis Vuitton, not Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Burberry, like that. I always wanted to buy Louis Vuitton, but never really had the money for it. Even when I was scamming, I felt like I still didn't have it, right? So he like, how much money you got? I think I had about like three bands on me at the time. If I ain't have 3 bands on me, I probably had like 600-700, bro. Because I just did the spending. I just bought the stuff. I don't remember if it was before or after I bought the stuff, right? So he like, yo, you know how much weed you could get out here with that, man? I'm like, what you mean? I thought it was like same prices in New York. He like, no, man, we could get you so much weed. You know what? I'm going to leave work and you're gonna come with me and we're gonna go get you the weed. I'm like, oh, all right, bet. Like, so I must be getting some shit. Like, he seen how much I had and shit. I'm like, so you know what? I'm gonna be here for like, a couple more days. I think I had like 2 more days or probably a day. But me at the time, I was smoking OD heavy because I was doing that shit. So when I was doing that shit, I would come back to Jersey, get the money off basically by buying the weed, and then when I bought the weed, I wasn't selling it. I was a pothead, nigga. So I was like giving the fucking weed to my brothers, giving it to my friends that wanted to smoke from the school. Like, I was just having fun with the weed, you feel me? So then it's like he get off of work and him and his friend come to the hotel. His friend name is Juice. Juice comes to the hotel room, and Juice said another person was coming, AJ. So I'm like, all right, I remember all these niggas. Like, we all be chilling. They all want to play 2K. They just want to see, like, the U.S. stuff, basically. They want to look at my clothes. They want to ask me about the U.S. and shit like that, right? When AJ come, AJ bring a girl with him, right? So AJ get there. AJ, like, chilling. We all chilling. And then it's like, I think we was just chilling for, like, about 5 minutes, bro. You could just tell, like, AJ was trying to get some ass, you feel me? So I was like, fuck it, like, and my mom, she never used to rent me no fucking, I never got a hotel where it was just 1 or 2 beds, you feel me? I got a fucking villa, that's what it was called. So it would be a whole house, like, on the beach type shit. Kitchen, upstairs, downstairs type shit, living room. You go outside, the outside is actually the fucking beach. But they used to give us those for regular price as if I was a resident, because of how much we used to go there. And they just loved me and my mom, basically. And my mom used to, like, bring them back clothes from over here. So she would give them, like, Aeropostale, Hollister, and shit like that, and make her money off of them just from clothes and shit. So I'm like, you know what? No, I think the other Aaron was like, you know what? Like, we're going to go get the weed now because everybody wanted to smoke. We ain't have nothing. The only thing that we was smoking was what AJ and Juice and them, bro. Because remember, Aaron was at work. I was in the room and ain't had no weed, right? So AJ like, yeah, take my car. You feel me? Like, you could just take my shit. So I don't know if it was AJ or Juice. One of them was with the bitch. I think it was AJ, but it might be the Juice. Because I think, no, it was Juice and AJ came with us. Yes, so flip this story. Juice is getting some ass and AJ came with us, right? So we driving. It's like, you could just tell the area that we going to is not a safe area. Like, you could just tell. So, like, when you first driving, it's like this roundabout that you go around, right? You go around this roundabout, and then it's just mad tall-ass skyscraper buildings. You see the Gucci. You see all the designer stores. Once you leave that roundabout, bro, it's just mad construction and open fucking road, bro, for like a good 30 to 45 minutes. You feel me? So we just on this open road. I'm just looking. I'm like, yo, where the fuck is we going? Like, so once we actually get in, like, it's not even like a sign or nothing, bro. You could just tell by the first building you see. First building you see got the what's that shit called? I don't know the actual name of it, but it got the down south, knock on the metal gate before you get to the door type shit. So I'm looking and I'm like, oh, I know that. That's from the hood, nigga. We in the hood. We gotta be in the hood. We have to be. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Anybody that got those doors on they shit, they trying to be safe, nigga. Right or wrong, right? So mind you, I'm already putting 2 to 2 together. So I'm like, alright, I already know we in the hood. I'm not gonna do nothing. I ain't gonna fuck around. I ain't gonna do nothing with the weed. So I'm talking to Aaron and I'm like, yo, so how much is an ounce? He like, my ounce out here, you could get the ounce for 50 cash. 15? No, man, no, you think it's that cheap? It's cheap, but not 15. 50, 50. I'm like, 50? No way you just said $50 for an ounce, nigga. No way. It's no way. He like, yeah, man, we get this for the low over here, we grow it. So I'm like, alright, it's probably gonna be some Reggie. But then again, I always heard about the Caribbean Gold, other story, right? So I didn't even care. I just wanted to smoke. Nigga said $50 for weed for an ounce. Either way, if it was some Reggie, I could sit here and smoke that shit all day until I get high, because I have an ounce of it. You feel me? I got so much of it. Bro, I could you not. We start driving. Like, we passing these houses and shit. We get to this gas station. The gas station is like just some it just looked like some movie type shit. Like, you see stray dogs, you see people outside playing in the middle of the street, you see niggas flying on motorcycles, like, you see fucking people just driving regular while all this shit is happening. Like, it's really like a real life movie how they show the other countries type shit, right? So I'm looking at this shit and I'm amazed by it. Like, I'm actually like a dog on the fucking window, nigga. Like, I'm actually looking out the window, not recording it for Snapchat, nothing, just looking, right? So as I'm looking, my window is cracked, like I said, about this much, bro. We turning into this park, but before you get into the park, it's like this long ass strip you gotta drive down. As we turn into the park, I hear him, like, not him, I hear these girls like that was on the corner. They on a phone with somebody, and they like, yeah, this motherfucker over here talking all this shit and doing all of this and that. And I didn't hear the rest after this and that. So I'm like, huh? I'm like, yo, we good? Y'all heard that? He like, yeah, man, don't worry about it. Them girls always over here. They probably just calling their brother to come and fight or something. Don't worry about it. So I'm like, all right, what the fuck? Bro, I could you not. We made that turn to go down this little strip. When we went down the strip, everything just got pitch black. Like, it was just dark, nigga. Like, I'm talking about to the point where it's like, they got the headlights of the car and it looked like we driving through the jungle type shit. So now I'm thinking that this nigga done set me up and he trying to, like, I'm thinking some shit in my head because everybody know my mental ain't right. You feel me? So I'm thinking some shit about to happen. I'm thinking niggas about to kidnap me or something. The nigga turned the lights off. He driving a little bit more. Once he drive a little bit more, if you ever been to New York in the summertime or to any like street ball event, basketball event, you know how it just be mad niggas outside just surrounded by the court? Like just standing up, smoking, playing music or whatever? Bro, I could you not. That shit look just like it. You see hella people sitting on the bleachers, hella people standing on the fucking around the basketball court. You see people over there in the dirt down there, like in a circle doing some shit down there. I'm just looking at this shit like, what the fuck? This is where everybody hanging out at? This is where this is y'all trap? Y'all trap outside? What the fuck? So I'm like, fuck it. So the nigga drives the car up the hill right next to the fucking basketball court. Like, this is a regular parking spot type shit. Like, they always do it. He like, yeah, man, I'm about to go get the weed. Let me get the money. So I give him the money. Me being me, I ain't about to get out the fucking car. I don't know what these niggas be. I don't know when they start talking their language, what they be saying. I don't know what type of time any of these niggas is on. I don't even know anybody, nigga. I am staying in this motherfucking car. You feel me? Bro, I could you not, bro. I would never forget this shit. I'm in the car. I'm on my phone, right? Just like this. I'm on my phone. I'm trying to make a fucking video for Snapchat and shit, like, to show people, like, I'm in the hood of the Bahamas, right? So when I go like this to start making a video to record me, it's like, you know how when you see the camera, like, so let me show you, like, you know how you got the camera on you and you can just see through the camera? It's like your extra eyes type shit. You got like 3 eyes, right? So I'm looking through the camera and I see like somebody like this, like it look like somebody creeping or like something just moving like by the trees, right? So I'm like, I'm looking at it, but I didn't press record because I'm just looking like, I don't know if it's really somebody or what, right? Bro, I could you not, my nigga. All you hear is, like, all I see is somebody just extend his arm and just start, don't. Oh, shit. Like, I'm in a fetal position, nigga. Like, I dipped into the car seat, nigga, like this. Like, oh, shit. Like, that nigga just started shooting. What the fuck? I'm saying everything because it's like, bro, you gotta remember, these niggas not in the car. I don't know where I'm at. I barely even remember the drive or anything, nigga. You feel me? So I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my gosh. And then in my head, all I keep saying is, it's gonna hit the car. It's gonna hit the car, and it's gonna hit the gas tank, and it's gonna blow up the fucking car. It's gonna blow it up. All you just keep hearing is the nigga just keep shooting. Bang, 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 bang. Like, the nigga emptied out the whole clip, bro. And I could you not, about like 4 or 5 bullets hit the car. And I'm just sitting in the car just like, what the fuck? So then it gets complete silence, nigga. to the point where you could hear the crickets. Mind you, I just told y'all, it was niggas playing music, niggas playing basketball, niggas having conversations. It was mad people outside. So it was mad noisy. When I say you could hear the fucking crickets, nigga, the crickets was really chirping, nigga. So I'm sitting in the car in a fetal position, and I'm like, fuck, what the fuck just happened? Like, did I really just get shot at? It's no way we just got shot at. It's no way I just got shot at. It's no fucking way. It's no way. So I'm like, all right, it gotta be clear. So I get up to look, right? I'm looking around. I'm like, what the fuck? It's empty, nigga. Like, when I say empty, I mean empty. Nobody's there, right? So I'm like, fuck. Because like I said, I don't remember the ride. I don't remember none of that shit, right? Then, my dumb ass, no license, no nothing, nigga, right? I go and hop in the front seat, nigga. Because I'm like, bro, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait a little bit. But I'm going to wait and I'm going to see, you feel me? Just in case, like, but I don't want to be no sitting duck type of nigga, you feel me? I don't want to just be sitting here, then them niggas come back and then they see me and then they shoot up the car or some shit, right? Remember how I told you I seen this shit from over there moving? So I look to see if the nigga's still over there in the area that I was looking at through the camera. So as I'm looking, I just see two black ass niggas running towards the car. I'm like, oh, nah, that's the nigga with the gun. So now I'm trying to put my seatbelt on. I'm trying to like start the car, but it's stick. I don't know how to drive stick. So now I'm fidgeting with the shit. All you hear is, hey, Aaron, wait. Once I heard Aaron, I was like, all right, it gotta be Aaron. It was the other Aaron. He was like, hurry up and get in the back, man. Get in the back. I got in the back, fucking, I think it was AJ, wasn't Juice for sure, because AJ hopped in, and then we drove right. We hit this right, we hit this left, and once we hit another right, you just see every fucking body that was in the fucking park just standing outside. So he's like about to stop to talk to somebody and ask them who did it or something, and then all you just hear is bang, 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 bang. Nigga just came back shooting again, and then that nigga just spud off, and we went right back to the hotel. After we went to the hotel, bro, it was like, I was like, bro, we forgot something. He like, what? I'm like, what happened to the weed? We ain't getting no weed, nigga. We ain't have no weed. He like, man, I was trying to get it from the guy, and then the guy started running. All I got is the money. I got a couple of nuggets and shit in my hand. I'm like, bro, ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no way. Nigga had about, I say we smoked about 2 grabba leaves, grandpa leaves. We had about 2 of them little ass blunts, bro, until the fucking morning. And I would never forget that shit because he was like, don't tell my mom. Don't tell my mom what happened, because he think that if I tell my mom that fucking, what's the name? That I ain't gonna be able to come to the Bahamas no more. So I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna tell her. Nigga, I went on Instagram and shit. I told everybody the story on Instagram how I told y'all, but I did it in the stories and shit. So I told everybody the story. Nigga was like, Adam calling me, my brother's calling me, my mom calling me, everybody trying to figure out what the fuck happened. My ex at the time calling me. I'm like, yo, I got shot at and shit. Like, I was telling her, and everybody thought it was a joke until it was really on the fucking Nassau news and everything, bro. Only reason why I was on the Nassau news because the next day, basically when we went back, I left a part. I ain't feel like telling this part, but when we went back to the hotel, Juice was tight because we took so long, and he had to go drop off the girl. So he was tight, and then mind you, nobody wanted to tell him that them niggas shot up his car because he just got this car. Like, this shit was brand new. Nigga didn't even want to smoking in his shit. So that's how you knew the shit was new. Nigga Aaron walked in and he was like, yeah, man, you know, they shot up your car. We just got shot at, man. He like, who? Where? You just got shot at? And then he'd say the location in a fucking language. And he like, oh, he just started naming other people. He started saying other people's name. He's like, this person was there, this person was there, that person was there. And Aaron like, yeah, man, yeah. He like, nobody shot Buck. Nobody shoot Buck. How nobody shoot Buck and all them motherfuckers over there? Like, he was dead ass heated, nigga. And then all I saw was the nigga just, he said, I'm going Buck, man. I'm going Buck. And him and AJ went right the fuck back. And the next morning, it was on the news because AJ got shot in his foot, but they shot and killed somebody. And that nigga AJ did 5 years. That shit was crazy. And that's the only reason why I really would never forget it is because the nigga was like, nobody shot Buck. All these gangbanging niggas said nobody shot Buck. Nobody shot Buck. And every time I go back to the Bahamas, I always, if I see Juice, I be like, yo, Juice, did you shoot Buck, man? Make sure you shoot Buck. Make sure.